Welcome, this is your Option Monster Volatility Sonar Report. From the floor of the CBOE, I'm Jamie Tyrrell with Group 1 Trading. Well, there's been a lot of action in Washington today, and there will be more tonight. Bernanke, Federal Reserve Chairman Bernanke spoke this morning about the need to fix banks, and he said that fixing our financial system is key to long-term economic growth. The market's kind of hung on his words there, and everyone is looking forward to President Obama's primetime address tonight about our economy. It's not really known what he's going to say, but the feeling here is that his words could have a big impact on the direction of the markets on Wednesday. So what we've seen so far today in VIX trading is a big smackdown on downside puts. So we talked yesterday about the VIX futures curve, how we're up around 50 in the cash now. The front couple months are in the high 40s, and even out to July and August, we're still in the 40s. So people are expecting long-term high volatility to continue. So today, people took that opinion and really applied it to option markets. The first order we had today was the June 35 puts. This is a downside put. It's the June futures about 41.5, and they tied it to the future. So it wasn't a directional play, it was just a downside volatility play. They think that those downside puts are just too overpriced, they're too expensive, and they don't see 35, 32, that sort of level in the VIX coming in the future. So they've been selling those. They started selling them at 305 tied up. They traded $3, $2.95, $2.90, and $2.85. So that's what you'd call on the floor getting run over. The order was so big, it took all the liquidity in the crowd and just kept printing down. So with that order, you really need to go back and change all your curves. You need to lower your downside in July, in May, in April, in August. Every further out month, you need to take some premium out of those downside puts. And right after that order, we had an even bigger order in May, also selling downside puts. The customer wanted to buy one May 40 put for $4.25 and sell two May 32.5 puts for $1.10. They did that 9,000 times by 18,000 times. So while they did buy an at-the-money put, they sold that downside puts. So it's just a lot of these customers are saying to the marketplace that that downside should be even lower than it is right now. In the VIX, there's always a bias towards the upside calls. Those are always have the highest premium. You'll notice we're at about 48 in the Feb future right now, and you'll see that in the March future rather, and you'll see that the 60 calls are much more expensive than the 35 puts. They're both equal distance away, but the upside is always skewed higher. And now that skew is getting more pronounced as our customers are saying that they think these downside puts are overvalued. So that's what's going on here. A lot of smackdown on that downside, and a lot of people looking forward to President Obama's speech tonight. That's what we got going here. Check back for more. Jamie Tyrrell, Option Monster.
Folks, if you watch Jamie Tyrrell present great information about the VIX every day, information that can help you make money, and you want to understand more about it, well, you should consider coming to our Invest Like a Monster conference in New York City, Saturday, March 7th. It'll be a fantastic event. We've got Mark Fisher, one of the biggest energy traders in the world. Mark normally charges $2,500 for a one-day event. Mark Fisher is one of the headliners at this event. We've got my brother, Pete Najarian from Fast Money. We've got Guy Adami from Fast Money. We've got Vince Farrell from Soleil Securities. I'm going to be there. This is going to be one of the biggest events in New York City. It's going to be Saturday, March 7th at the Sheraton, and I can't encourage you enough, folks, if you've always wanted to learn more about the VIX, if you want to learn more about options, how to position yourself to make money in bull markets, bear markets, whatever, this is an event you really should not miss. I know I sound like a salesman there, but it's $149. Folks, the one we did here in Chicago sold out in 2 weeks, so make sure you don't miss out. There is limited seating available, and there is no upselling. We're not going to get you into the room and then say, well, you can't get out of the room until you buy a $5,000 seminar or a $10,000 seminar. We're going to give you solid all-day information from 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, so you can mix and mingle with the folks that you've been listening to all day. All of that only at the Invest Like a Monster conference in New York City, Saturday, March 7th. We hope to see you there.